Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm just popping in for an hour to analyze film score and game themes. So, to be clear what that means, because a title is only so many words, um, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to listen to an entire film queue. I'm just going to break down like the main theme of whatever it is you suggest, if that makes sense. The meat of the theme, theme meat. And let me get my piano all loaded up. So, how's everyone doing? Today's Saturday, right? Saturday. And I'm going live again tomorrow at the same time to do the 1994 song listening party. So, I hope those of you that are awake and free will tune in. Okay. You know what I have in my head is that song, Where Have All the Cowboys Gone? I can't get it out of my head. Where is my something, something? Where is my prairie? Is it Prairie Sun? No, that can't be right. Where is my happy ending? Where have I... who did that? Cowboys gone. All right. Can you hear this? Ooh, why is that so sustainy and weird? There we go. Hello. Okay. I guess TV is totally... I should have put TV in the title too. Let me change that. Bam. Done. Paula Cole. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't really know who that is, but that name sounds familiar. Thank you, Paula, for that earworm. I liked how she goes... do-do, 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 do-do. Little like making her voice an instrument. Okay. So I see that you have been chatting. Let me back up. JTVJ. Elder Scrolls theme is fun. Elder Scrolls. It's a video game? Okay. Oh, how about Final Fantasy theme? Or Chrono Trigger? Oh my gosh, so many. I mean, I don't know how many we'll be able to get to. So we got... How many people want to do Final Fantasy? Oh, I can do a poll. Here we go. Because I feel like that's very popular. And are there multiple Final Fantasy themes or is there just one? Wait, let me just see before I start the poll. Any others that I think are showing up a lot? Laura Palmer. Oh, yeah, we should do that. Everyone's been asking me about that ever since I started doing the Nine Inch Nails analysis. ZZs. Final Fantasy. Tristram? I wish that they could in the live stream thing that you could like put requests into a format and then it would like show me all your requests. That would be so cool. Maybe someday. GTA 4. What is that? Oh yes. If they're I'm not a gamer. So, if you wouldn't mind spelling out things like if it's instead of an abbreviation, I would appreciate it. Quantum Leap show. All right. Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls is a series of game, the most famous one being Skyrim. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, yeah, so the more specific, the better. So if there's a specific one from the Elder Scrolls, oh, maybe that's what you meant? Oblivion's version is my favorite. Oh, same theme from Morrowind to Skyrim. Interesting. All right. Wow, I didn't realize how out of my depth I am. I don't know enough about games. I'm like, oh, I'm drowning. Drowning in Reverb. Hey, girl. The theme from Dexter, New Blood. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've done some of the Dexter ones, but I forgot there was like a new theme. Esoterica, what's up? Any thoughts on the main title theme for There Will Be Blood? Okay, well, let's start with that. That's cool. There Will Be Blood. Hopefully I can find the right thing. This is something I did not consider in searching for a film cue. It's a little tougher than a song. Okay, well, here's There Will Be Blood full OST. But that's the whole thing. The main title theme. Okay, let me put that main title. Okay, here's There Will Be Blood opening scene. That's probably what we want, yeah? All right, tell me if this is the right thing. Oh, is this Jonny Greenwood? Hold up. This? That sounds like every note. Wow. It's not, but I'm just making a joke. So catchy. I'm just gonna hum this all week long. So yeah, this is a tough one. I'm not gonna be able to play this. It sounds like a full maybe it's not a full orchestra, but it's like a full string orchestra, I think. And they're playing this humongous chord. And all I can tell you is that there's an incredible amount of dissonance. And I could hear there's two main notes that like stuck out to me, and they're just a half step apart. These over and over with the yeah. Ooh. I mean, it's quite terrifying. I haven't seen this, but wow. Yeah. That sounds incredibly like violent to me. The like just feels like you're being struck or stabbed or something. I don't know if this is a thriller or a horror film, but it's very frightening. So good job, Jonny. The little it's pretty freaky too. I don't know what that technique is called, but it's definitely sounds like something with fingers and not with bows, which is also creepy, isn't it? Okay, that's the best I could do. Crazy. And Milo, of course, added a few really nice choice notes here at the top. Thank you, Esoterica. Oh, hey, and if y'all don't watch Esoterica, I think you would probably enjoy it. It's just because y'all like learning about things and how things work. And I played a little bit of who was it? Was it Satie, Debussy? One of those wonderful French guys. A little bit of their a piece for the intro. That was fun. The description. Oh yeah, there it is. Where we explore the arcane. What a great word. History, philosophy, and religion all have a hidden esoteric dimension that has long undergone understudied and even suppressed. My channel explores just these topics: magic, alchemy. Is it Kabbalah or Kabbalah? That's how it is, right? The occult, Gnosticism, Hermetic philosophy, and more. Wow, it's a good thing I wear my glasses for this because anyway, it sounds dope. All right. Rob says Milo's found the one note not being hit. Yeah, right. Yeah. The music is the sound of an anxiety attack. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that feels right. Henry says it's not just plucked strings. Well, it doesn't just sound like pizzicato, like bloop, 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 you know, like doo, 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 doo. It sounded like... I mean, it could be that they're all just doing pizzicato really randomly. Yeah, it's possible. It just sounded a little bit higher and less resonant, but yeah, I don't know. What do I know? Okay. So we had, so for those of you that requested something from Elder Scrolls, same theme from Morrowind to Skyrim. Oblivion's version is my favorite. Okay, I'm going to try to search for this. Wish me luck that I find the right thing. Elder Scrolls theme. Okay. The Elder Scrolls 3 to 5 main themes or the Morrowind theme song. I'll click on this first one. Is this the right one? So supposedly if I keep listening to the next theme, it's going to be the same. That's cool. Yeah, so it is the same theme, but it's in a different timing and also very different instrumentation. This one's so much more placid, you know, and like kind of magical, whereas the other one's a lot more like heroic and triumphant and adventurous, and it's got this, you know, 6/8 kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe just 3, 4. Okay, but back to this one where it's a little slower. It's in C minor or E flat major, if you want to think of it that way. But I always think things in minor because. C minor. Major. Oh, sorry. Flat 6. So I kind of got a sense of the chords. There's various combinations of C minor and A flat major and B flat major. There's also F, and sometimes it goes major. There's also A flat major, which is flat 6. Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna just focus on the melody real quick. Ta-da. Okay, with the chords under it. And then the second time it's a little different. I love that. Flat 6. Flat 6 is so good. It's so good. And then interesting. Okay. It did that little thing again, that da da da. But I guess this is triumphant too. Oh, this is in 6/8 as well. Is it just super duper slow compared to the other one? Maybe. What I like about this theme is that it has really solid patterns that we can follow, and it kind of guides us, I think, in the emotions. So the 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, same rhythm, moving up, right? It sounds uplifting, and then a little, and that's the same rhythm, but a different contour. It goes up and then down, and it takes you on like a little journey, and then da 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 da. That kind of returns you to the beginning with a little flourish, and I think that's very stylistic. Da, 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 da. And the second time, you get repetition, but instead of going, you go, and the chord changes there, so it's a real like moment to the flat 6, and then you get, and that also feels like a pattern. It's kind of like a similar callback to the da-da-da-da-da, that sort of faster rhythm, da-da-da, and that particular note set just sounds very magical and like serious. I don't know. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, none of those notes are oh, that's not true. All whole steps. So none of that like super magnetic half step action, like that. Oh, you know what it also reminds me of? One of my favorite soundtracks, which is The Last Unicorn. I said Lost Unicorn. The Last Unicorn. Da 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 da. So that's probably why I like it. Yeah. Minor keys, but it's a minor key, but it has this major, kind of uplifting major chord. It's the parallel major. So it's sort of straddling the minor key and major key world. So I think it has a nice balance of feeling like, yeah, warm and strong and also more serious. And then there's also one moment where it went, sorry. It went, and this chord was unexpectedly major, which is the Dorian sound. Sorry. I thought that was really nice. And then it went back to, and then they're mixing. So, yeah. Okay, I should probably not go any deeper into it because I could, but we want to get to the other ones. So thank you for that one. All right, we got some super chats. I'm going to check them out. We got Kevin, longtime viewer, first time donating. Awesome, thank you. Love your content, amazing personality. Thanks. Hope you listen to and break down Promise from Silent Hill 2. All right. Okay. Okay. Definitely not what I expected, this sort of instrumentation, but I also haven't seen the film. I never know now, like, is it a film or a game? It's probably a game, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, genre-wise, what do you think this reminds you of? I mean, it's chill, it's easygoing, but it's also got some emotional power to it. Okay, so we got 4 chords, and I believe they are part of the axis progression, which is a combination of major 1, 4, and 5, and minor 6. A. Yes, so it's A minor, and then you only have to change one note and you get to F major. And then they play this kind of nice open power chord essentially in the arpeggio, which is like a C chord. And then they play a G major. Sorry. There we go. So if I put those into standard closed position, whatever, blah, 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 you get... So 6, 4, 1, 5. But I like the voicing. That's nice. And then, oh, I was wrong. It's like bigger voicings. I like this voicing super a lot. Root, 5th, 3rd. It's super spread out. Very nice. Da-da. I like this. I like how there's that like leftover dissonance. There's dissonance there too. Da-da. Oh yeah, and then there's this one chord that was cool. Oh, it's in the chorus. I like this part. I like how it ends on this note because there's like dissonance there. It doesn't slot right in. That's just good. Someone told me recently that there's like general advice. I don't know who's giving the advice, but like general advice that when you write melodies, the notes should fit into the chord. And I've never heard that advice. And that's a super safe way to write music, but I think it'll lead you down a path of writing music that doesn't have a whole lot of emotional depth, because you don't get any dissonance. So like this is a good example. This is all very then it went like, that's just so nice to have that instead of going like da 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 da, like it'll just fit and it'd be so predictable in a way. Nice variations on the main melody. It's interesting. Sometimes people, I think, and this happens to me too, we get kind of caught up in trying to make our music stay interesting. And so we add lots of variation in, and like we're so afraid of people getting bored or like repeating things too many times. But seems to be this perfect balance in a lot of situations of like 80% repetition, 20% variation or something. And this is, I think, a really good example of that, because they have that da 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 every time. So it's reliable and it's catchy and it stays with you. But then they'll like one time he goes da da, or they go da da da, and just change one kind of note, and that keeps it up instead of going da 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 da, you know. And then maybe like the very last note is different every other time instead of like different notes constantly, because that'll create a really like unfocused theme, you know. This is nice. And then, okay, let's just figure out the chords for the chorus, then we'll move on. Something very spy movie about this move. I'm not quite sure why, but that kind of vibe. And that's just cool. That's not an expected chord. It's no longer the axis progression. It's something from outside the key. That's cool. What is this? That's a D major chord. So. But the way they voice it is really nice, because you get to hear this like da 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 da. That's probably why it sounds spy movie to me. and then it goes back. Yeah. Nice. All right. Do the Exorcist next? Oh, we should. I think that's one of the best movies ever made. It's fucked up, but it's so good. There's that scene near the very beginning when they discover the stone or whatever. I think it's like the face. An artifact that indicates that Satan is coming, and it's in this desert, and they show this shot of the desert, and it's like gold and orange. The sun is low. It looks incredibly hot and like unforgiving. And there's these dogs fighting, and the music is bees. It's literally bees in like a jar, and it just makes this like sound, and it gets louder and louder. Incredible score. Okay, I'm gonna do SLC 133's request. Dark Souls, Gwyn, Lord of Cinder theme. Okay. I'm assuming this is a game. Dark Souls OST 22, Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Extended 1 hour. Okay. Well, I think we just need this one. Wow. That's pretty. Seems like they have 3 hands. I do want to listen to the whole thing, but I'm going to go back before I forget all the things I was noticing. Never heard this. I think it is so much more harmonically busy, like than a lot of film and game stuff I hear. It's usually quite sparse. There's a lot of voices, meaning just so many voices in the harmonies. And there's tons of like really close harmonies, lots of clusters of notes together. He was just doing this like, and then he added that one, I think. They're just like lots of things that fill in the slots. So that was just so surprising to me. I also noticed that the melody is played in octaves, but for the main notes in the melody, they're playing them as little glissando things, like brum. So let's see, brum bum, like that. So like that. Okay. So we got. And then underneath it is this like churning, like, I don't know, it's just so busy. It's so busy. And it sounds to me like one person is playing the melody and then another pianist is playing the rest. I could be completely wrong. Maybe it's just because I couldn't ever play all these things at once, but it sounds like there's like a bass line that moves up and like a judda, 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 and I just can't imagine They're doing all of it. Maybe they are. Okay. And then the bottom, yeah. See that cluster? It's a major second. It's very beautiful, dissonant. I think that's on here. And then it goes da 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 da, but then da. Something like that. Maybe that. Which is super pretty. I don't know what that is, but I love that chord. With the bass underneath of. And then sounds like flat six. No. Flat six. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's going higher, the left hand. I'm definitely hearing this tritone over and over again. So there's like a dissonance in every single chord. Sometimes it's this tritone, I think. This one. Like that or something. And then sometimes it's this one. That's really, really nice. And it gets more and more intense and goes higher and higher and higher. Still, I think it's just like this low A underneath all of it. But yeah, I'm hearing. I swear, there's got to be two pianists. Can't do it. But yeah, I think there's like a like or something, and then there's a jada jada jada, and then someone else going like that. Just one voice there. How pretty, man. Okay. This is the X-Files chord. Another great pattern. They have this chord, minor, with the note above it, just, and then they just move the whole thing down one note. And it's not the same chord, but it's the same contour of root, third, fifth, note above, and so it creates like a similar feeling, but it's actually a different chord. This. They're different. If I play them starting the same note, we'd have, and then different, but they and then the melody, is it the same? Okay, so there's also chords they're playing with these notes. Yeah, I don't know how many people are playing this. I'm hearing like some major and minor chords in there, but there's one. Shit. Okay, this is the so dissonant, suspenseful, right? Clustered. Okay, this is the flat 6. That suspended chord. Yeah, there's a lot in here. It's very, very layered, but I think, you know, that's the basics of what's going on. Cool. Very cool. All right. Well, thank you. Okay. Oh, Exorcist. Now, what part? I mean, there's all... Do you mean Tubular Bells? Or... the theme? What's the theme? Let's see. Okay. That's Robert. Okay, that's not the original. Okay, these are all just the tune. So that's Tubular Bells. I'm guessing that's what people think of as the theme, right? Sure, why not? Wow. Okay, so this could be just a coincidence, but so far the last 3 that we've analyzed have all been in the key of A minor / C major, which has no sharps and flats and is definitely the easiest to play on the piano. Pretty much like 90% of my music until I went to college was in that key because I just, I was intimidated by all the sharps and flats. And I think a lot of, more intuitive composers will end up, placing their hands on something that feels comfortable. And that's kind of, it's kind of where we end up. So A minor, A minor for life. So this is in some weird time, and it's also got an E on the bottom of everything. I think. Shit. But yeah, very A minor-y, and it has that pedal point of an E that everything kind of goes, but it creates these cool rhythmic accents that are on the higher notes, like, and then the E sort of becomes more percussive in that way. Sorry. That's fun. Oh, wait, did I skip a note? Oh, shit. No, okay. Oh, okay, so it's odd at first and then it evens out. Okay, cool. This is not the original recording. I had trouble finding it. Okay, but I kind of want to because that's just the same notes over and over again. Can I find the like original? I remember the scene where you first hear it. It's when the mom is just walking. She's just walking down the street like everything's fine, nothing bad has happened in the movie yet, and it's very like the music doesn't seem to match the scene, like the urgency of the music, but it's like telling you, it's giving you a foreshadowing that like something's going to happen. Is this it? I'm guessing those are synths. And the repetition makes you feel like you're not getting anywhere, you know? It's like, okay, and then the harmony. And the bass. Okay, so the bass is doing like a sort of a decorated like A, and then going down to G, which implies like an A chord and a G chord. And then there's a harmony that comes in on this. And I think it's a third above all the high notes. Like that. But then what happens on the highest notes? Oh, it's a sixth below. Okay, so it's just inversion. So if you play an A and a C in that order, you get a smaller interval called a third. But if you play the E way down low and then the C, I meant to say it, the C, which used to be this higher note, if you play it lower and then the A higher in that order, it creates a bigger interval called a sixth. Same two notes and they sound very similar, right? But they're also different. They have a different texture. This note's a lot lower sounding, so there's more separation. And I super like sixths. I think they're beautiful. So it's just parallel sixths. That's so nice. It's a lot harder to play though. And then the bass. Yeah, that's a good theme. That's fun. Maybe I should just make a little quick tutorial for that because you could play it with two hands and I think it's a good like coordination exercise and really fun once you get it. Okay. All right. I know there's going to be lots of requests I don't get to tonight, but you know, if you enjoy this, we can do it again. Somebody had requested the Laura Palmer theme, right? Isn't that from or Laura's theme? And that's from Twin Peaks, right? I've listened to this before. Wish I had a juicy pad that I could throw on really quickly, but all I have is these strings. Okay, so I'm hearing C minor. That was the other key that the other one is in. So we got C minor and A minor so far. These strings, they swell in. That's going to be super annoying. Maybe I can quickly change this to not swell. Yes. Nope. Okay, all right. This'll do. It's pad-like enough. Okay, so we got nope. Not quite. Da da da. No. Oh, right, okay. This is the power of common tones, and it's something that happens very, I think, organically when you're writing music. You don't need to be knowing what chords you're playing. It just sort of happens. You play a chord shape like this, and then if you just move one finger one way or the other, you get a new chord like this or this, while the other ones just stay the same. So it's such a I think this probably also goes for guitar playing too, I would imagine, but I don't know. So we get this. This is an A flat major chord. It's the flat 6 chord. It's just voiced like this, and then all he had to do is change his thumb. Let's just say that it's his left hand. I don't know, down to the note. Blow it G, and you get, and now it's a minor chord. And the back, and then it goes up to the 7th. Which sounds very hollow. Yeah. And also, when you do it this way, you kind of inadvertently create melodies with the note that's changing, because against the notes that aren't changing, the ones that change stick out. So they start to sound very melodic. So da 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 da. It's just, I don't know, flat 6 is the best, so that's, I think, why it sounds so intense, dark. And that low piano going on the C. It's nice. I love how that drops. Not here, where it begins, but here in the middle. Oh, well, it did. Okay. True film score fashion, changing key a lot and taking you on a journey through that. So let me back up. Okay, so it goes you get to a major chord. It used to be a minor one, but now it's major. And then it changes key. Okay, so, okay. I think it goes. I'll double check in a second though. Sorry. I think so. Yeah. Okay, and that's an E major chord. And that's, yeah. So we're doing a key change. In the key of C minor or C major, there's no E major chord. So this is a pivot point. New notes are being introduced by this E major chord we haven't heard yet, like this one. So things are changing. And then it keeps going up. Major. Stays there. So this is so exciting feeling, right? Because it just suddenly blossoms. Sorry, that's not the right one. It's that one. E, right? E, 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 E. Okay, so, okay. Oh, sorry. And this chord that it's kind of creating, like this, has a Lydian sound, which is very curious and uplifting and bright and floaty and disconnected and tender. And then it goes ta. And then it goes to F minor, which is also completely unrelated to the E major chord. Oh, you know what? No, wait. No, never mind. I had a theory or a hypothesis, and I couldn't prove it. Okay, so after this one, then it goes to and lands on a ninth, which is so heart-wrenching because it's all dissonant and reaching. It sort of pushes past the octave. So sad. I love ninths so much. And then there's a repetition of that theme of the da 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 from like here. See? Patterns. And then back to C major. Ooh, that was tricky. All right, so. Sorry. Goes up and then it lands on the third, which is what makes the chord major or minor. So it's very like powerful and it gets up here. Okay, more traditional harmony. A minor. Stays there. You might notice there's also a lot of ascending up the scale melodies and then coming down the scale melodies. So that's like a pattern as well. That these patterns, although they may seem simple, we attach to them. We follow them. They make it exciting to hear themes changing because we know what they used to be intuitively. You know, we're probably not thinking about it all the time. Like, oh, this thing's ascending and this other thing is descending. Like, not really, but we feel it. We feel it, that there's a familiarity and a continuity. That's so pretty. Yeah. And then I think it like starts over at the pads here, right? So I'll stop there, but yeah, cool. That was exciting. All right, good requests. Oh, it's 8 already. That's all right. Let's just keep going. I should know better. I should never plan a live stream for 1 hour. It's just never enough time. Because I see Rick Beato, he does like 30-minute ones, and I'm like, I could do that. I could, if I did a 30-minute live stream, I could do that pretty frequently, but I can't. I have no discipline. All right, Eldritch Lie. Really love your channel and your breakdowns, especially the Meshuggah one. Please do Bloodborne Gehrman, the First Hunter. Okay. I sure can. I don't think I've heard this one. Very minor. Very hopeless. Dark. I love that part, man. Okay, all right, let's start from the beginning though. So D minor, another I think classic film score key. Okay, so right away we get this dark minor chord implication, and then you hit the second or the ninth, same thing, but it sounds so hopeless. That's one of the most hopeless parts of the minor scale, I think, is this third. I'll take away the strings. Or not. Okay. It's this half step to the minor third, which creates all that, like, that makes the key sound minor. And then it's tense neighbor. So heavy, so pretty. And then this is starting to create this implication of like a chord change or something. And then super emotional delivery on the strings there. Da 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 da. And leaning on that sad note again. It's a good note. Goes back up. There's our variation. At the very end. This feels like the chords went kind of like down like that, but the bass still stays on the D. So there's this beautiful feeling like you're stuck here, but things are trying to move against that. Love that feeling. I love this part. Okay, so the bass is going. Saddest part of the scale. And the melody is just kicking ass. God, this melody's so good. Okay, so you got sorry. Or is it? Yeah. Wait, hang on. I gotta get the variation just right. And the second time is da-da. Okay, okay. All right. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Okay. And then there's chords also. There's like really high and beautiful. Something going on there. It's really exciting. Shit up at this point. It's fun. Oh no, that note is in there. So the takeaway for these chords is that none of these chords are just like a minor or major chord. Just like all of them have dissonances in them. Like, for example, it could be like, or if you can see my fingers, there's some notes that are next to each other, like those, or in this voicing, like those, or yeah, and then it's just beautiful, really nice. Well, I'm sure the rest of this is freaking gorgeous. I do kind of want to hear what's on the other side of this climax because it sounded pretty exquisite. That has to be one of the best chords ever. Sorry, that's really, really loud. Let me just turn that down. I missed it. Oh, it has this note. Something like that. Oh. No. Okay, so it does have the 9th as well. It's a 9th and an 11th. It's got... but voiced differently. I don't know. Not quite. Later, I can spend more time alone with the chord. Yeah, I'm missing some. That's just so well arranged. That chord is perfect. Wow. That was a very harmonic minor moment. I'll leave us on that note. But it had this harmonic minor has this surprise major chord that makes everything sound somehow like a little bit evil, a little bit dramatic. That one. You've heard it a million times. It's just a very ubiquitous. Is that the right word? Prevalent, I don't know. Scale. Cool. That's a good one. Thank you. Someone wrote ironic, and now all I can think of, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Plim plim plum. Westworld. Okay. I feel like I may have already done Westworld on a video about film scores, and I took requests. I will double check though. Oh, there's so many. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. Twin Peaks Succession. Oh, Succession. That sounds familiar. I might have also done that one. Let me just double check. Succession theme. Yes, that's in the video. So search for, let's see, what's it called? On my channel. Film, probably film. No? Okay. X-Files? Shit, what'd I call that? What'd I call that video? Well, I know I was wearing that purple universe dress. So if you scroll back far enough, you should be able to find it. And I was in my old place, so it was probably 2022. Where are you? Did it get blocked and removed? Okay, well, I'll look for it afterwards. But I have done Succession. But what else did you said Twin Peaks? Did we just do Twin Peaks? We did do it, right? Escaping the Icarus 2 from the Danny Boyle film Sunshine? Okay. Sure. Whoa. Sound design. Good. See, now I want to see the movie. This first like 5 seconds is already pulling me in. Flat 6. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Another axis progression. Okay, so we've got these chords. So this is, you can think of it as I was wrong in saying flat 6. It's just that I thought that it was an E minor, but I would say this is probably more accurately G major. So you got 6, 4, then you got 1, and then you got 5. So same combo of chords, or same chords, different combination, different order. But it's a beautiful chord progression. It just works so well. All these chords are related in a really sensible way. They have All those are related by thirds, so melodies sound really good over any of them because they all share common tones with each other. And then this one chord, the D major chord, is the 5 chord, and 5 to 1 is this sound that we find very satisfying. So they're related by dissonance more so than common tones, but there's one common tone, I think. And then you got that sounds kind of dorky on strings. Let's get the piano back. It's a felt piano. Oh yeah, that's kind of the melody going over it. Did it go up? I think it did. Still doing the wrong piano. My goodness. Rhythmically really matches that driving fast kick. So here's a great example of what I was saying. Like, this melody actually could sound quite nice over all the chords. They did choose to change it at some point, but just for shits and giggles, I'm going to play the melody up here so I have some room, and I'm going to play it over every single chord. I think it's going to sound good over everything but the 5 chord. It's all right. Right? Sounds good in different ways, though. But instead they went... They kind of went up, but still kept the 3-note thing going on. And then it started to ascend when you get to this chord. It's nice. Okay. All the drums and the guitar are all just... makes you think you're heading somewhere, right? It's building momentum. Suspense. It's driving. That's such a film score thing. This move. I wonder why that works so well for films, but it really does. They did something interesting here. They went... Actually, it makes it a different chord than D major. That's cool. Woo! Got some swelling strings. Playing chord tones. Notice how the whole arrangement just got higher and higher and higher. I think that's a very good way of building excitement and making things feel like they're heading towards the climax. And this song has a lot of like climaxes, breakdowns, or cue, I should say. So there's a lot of that Cool. Good one. Okay. Walrus, what's up? Shadow of the Colossus. OST. Number 8. The Opened Way. Okay. I'm just going to copy all that text in. Okay, I think I found it. Minor. Flat 6. Let's go back to the beginning. E minor. Except this, the harmonies there are wild. You don't usually hear that. Parallel sevenths or something. That's crazy. Okay. That sounded very Phrygian sound. Or maybe a Locrian. What? The forbidden scale. That's all right. That's a Locrian riff. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Okay, so. Sorry. Nice variation. Wait, I'm gonna go back. Hang on. Okay, I got it. Da, da. Okay, and down below we have definitely E, but then I might be adding a note that I want to add. Hang on. I think it's in there. So big power chords and fourths and fifths and stuff on the bottom. This is a stacked fourths, but it creates an impression of harmony change, chord changes, I should say. So wait, I did that wrong. Nope. There we go. Yeah, epic. Very much embodying the best parts of the minor scale, especially since the flat six coming up, excuse me. Oh, I was going to say, I've been wanting to do a flat 6 stream where basically you request a song that you either, I don't know, I have to narrow the parameters, like a song that you super love or a song that you think sounds very dark that you love. But now I'm starting to think, bring me a film score or a game cue or something, and I'll see if there's a flat 6 in it. And I just have this hypothesis, I should say, that they're pretty much all going to have them. Because it happens so often. People are like, why do I like this song? And I'm like, it's flat 6 chord. It's flat 6 chord. Especially with this kind of stuff. Okay, now we got this nice tight half step. That da-da-da-da-da. Same pattern, right? Just lower. That's exactly what I was thinking he would do, because he goes down a chord, then he moves the whole thing down and goes, and this just would sound, I think, kind of, I think would get buried. So I was like, it has to go higher. So he goes, and does a chord going up. Nice. So triumphant. Here's the flat 6. And it feels like relief, you know, because finally we're moving somewhere. And it makes all the notes on top of it sound amazing. Back up. Back. Something like that. So nice. I do apologize. I'm probably, my piano and the music are a little bit out of sync because of latency. Yeah, this is nice. Good one. Very powerful. Okay. All right, I'm going to scroll down because I've got pretty far up in the chat. Do we need a mod? I am the mod. Okay. Yeah, if you don't like the music, you can, maybe find a different live stream. Not to be rude, just, being practical. And maybe you could request something. Okay. We got... Let's do a different... Oh, sorry, you already paid. Surprised no one has requested Trent Reznor yet. Okay, try the Generation Zero theme song. The Laverne and Shirley theme. Now that would be different. Oh yeah, and I did Severance in that other video too. That was a cool theme that, like, it's stuck in my head now. Of course I did X-Files. Okay. Yeah, no one's requested Inception. Okay. Generation Zero. All right. Oh, hang Ooh, that note was nice. Flat 6. Super cool. I'm having a little trouble identifying the theme though. Let's see. Got this short piano part. Okay, so this is also this is an E D sharp. I guess D sharp minor. So you have a flat 6 note. And so you do not expect to hear the major third after it. That's very cool. And you can hear that whole chord ringing out. That's beautiful. Wow. And the arpeggios start to come in. Da 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 da. That's cool. I like that. Da 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 da. Nice, like trying to triplet. Da da da. Da da. It's hard to talk. Yeah, I like it. And, okay, so here's another example. So, like I was saying, that flat 6 chord is one of the chords that shares all these common tones with the. This is gonna be it. All those chords that we keep hearing in these cues, they're all thirds apart. Have all these things in common, and so melodies sound great over them. So flat 6 is one of those, and so you can hear they go. Sorry, over this chord, minor. I can tell I'm not very familiar with this key. Props to the composer. And then da 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 da, and then they have this major 5 chord. That's that harmonic minor sound. So that'd be this one. Suspension first, though. There. And then resolution. But then when they do this again, you would think it would go back up to here, but they do flat 6 instead. So they get and it just sounds different but awesome, but the same but different. Okay, now. Surprise. Now it's major. And then they go again with the same melody, but now instead of it being over the minor 1 chord or the flat 6, it's over the other one that has common tones, which is minor 4. This is hard. That's great. I love it. I love how they're using all that to their advantage. That's cool. Okay, nice. Okay, y'all. All right. Sounds like this music is making us all fighty. Should we listen to something peaceful? So yeah, no Trent Reznor? No Trent Reznor? The Last of Us theme. Oh, The Last of Us. Okay. Yes, I do want to do that. I watched, I think just an episode or yeah, maybe just one episode or something. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. But I didn't have the streaming service. So. Oh, wait. Is that a video game? I thought it was. Okay, I must be thinking of something else. Oppenheimer. I was thinking of watching Oppenheimer. It's a long one, so I need to like really carve out the time. Did Trent do Inspector Gadget? What? Okay. The Last of Us theme. I'm bugging out. Isn't this a TV show? But it's a game? But is it both? Okay, I don't care. All right, here we go. Ooh. Love the instrumentation. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's an E minor, but then it has some new flavors for sure. Da, 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 da. But then the way they're picking it, there's like little note variations. there's a fourth note. But those are the notes that are floating around. Third, root, fourth, second. Very minor. It's in 3. It's like 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was unexpected. That's blues. I love that. Minor, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Okay. Okay, so then we got that 7th, and then we're gonna go up to surprise, major 4 chord, gives it a Dorian vibe, but then I think it goes minor. Yep. Okay, very nice. So listen to the line, the contour of that sort of melody that's being created by the chords and the way they're voiced is that you have the, what was this, an E, right? Okay, so you have this note on top, then you have the, sorry, the da, then it goes minor, then it goes back down to the root, the tonic, whatever. So you have that da 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 da. That's really nice. I like that a lot. Percussion. This part's all major. This cue has different parts to it. This first part sounds, the whole vibe is a lot more nuanced because of the instrumentation, right? This gentle classical guitar maybe, and the very shuffly drums, and it is minor, but it doesn't feel very severe. It just feels like there's focus. And then that bridge sort of was in major, and it felt quite it felt a lot gentler to me, and like not so severe, not so serious, just a little bit of hope, a little bit of playfulness maybe, and but the whole thing does sound like someone's on like some kind of quest, or there's a lot of these cues that have been in 3. I don't know, there's a lot of momentum to odd time, I think, because it just it doesn't feel as stable. It feels like it's kind of always falling forward. So I think that's a nice, I mean, it's probably just an intuitive choice on the composer's part, just felt right. And it's great for playing arpeggios because usually arpeggios have 3 notes. And so it just kind of works out really organically that way. That's pretty. Okay, we're going to do one more. Let me just scroll back through and make sure. Oh, I did miss a bunch. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one from Chris. Adrift from Stray Gods. It's a video game musical by Austin Wintory, mostly singing. Becomes a duet at 2 minutes. Whole game is a musical, but that just sounds fascinating. I just want to know what that's all about. Maybe we can do 2 more.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Pretty.
Is the world too much, or is it just me?
Wow.
Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue.
Okay, we just got to address this. So this has a Dorian progression, which, especially with this particular kind of production, this like really beautiful ethereal female voice, and really like, again, gentle production, piano, a little bit of, and it's also in 3. I think the Dorian sound in this context gives things a kind of both a magical but sort of bittersweet sound, because there's this, it's a predominantly minor mode, but then there's this really warm major chord that just makes it hurt more, because it's like, it's not so hopeless. There's like some light, and the light and the dark, I just think feels more relatable in some ways. So I think it's an
Grief from all.
Sorry. No, that's not it. There we go. And then it goes to this chord. Let's see if I can do this. That's just really nice. And the melody is very pretty too.
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue.
Oh, they just stay here. Sorry, my bad. I, for some reason, wanted it to go back, but okay. Da, 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 da. Lots of nice, that jump, I think, is really nice. The da, 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 da. Sorry. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. And that's also just sort of pretty. Da, da, da. Da, da, da,
from all the promises, too many dreams unsung.
Oh, okay. I like it going back there. That's sad.
All the steps I didn't take.
Oh, okay. So tense, so pretty. She's singing a minor chord, but over this minor chord, and together they make this, what is it, ninth chord? And then she ends on the sixth. What's she gonna do next?
And paths proved untrue.
Pretty.
Is there any path through?
And that kind of goes major here. Oh!
Like a boat lost at sea. Oh, I'm about to with sails. Not a you still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters. No star to be seen. All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean. Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to be tough. Can I belong to the sea? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Cool. Yeah, definitely felt more musical theater when they started both singing together, because they had that like I'm singing my song and you're singing yours, and we're like sort of overlapping but sort of call and response, but we're like together but separate, kind of thing. And then yeah, there was like a really cool thing that happened with the harmony for that whole chorus. It wasn't in F minor anymore. It was more like it was in like a major key, but then it did go back to F minor eventually, I think with one of those harmonic minor moves. It's a great way to kind of change keys. All right, y'all. Let's do one more. House of Cards theme. House of Cards. All I can think of when I hear that is that Radiohead song. Forget about your house of cards and all to mine. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. There's not a very focused theme for this one, but I'll just pick out some of the things I think are cool. I like how the bass is doing this kind of very consistently. That's like just kind of a cool rhythm feeling. And then there's these 3 chords. Da, da, da. And then it goes. So there's a line cliche all the way down. Gives it that spy feeling. And there's a flat 6 chord. Okay. What's going on over here? Goes major here? Or it did? That sounded major. Okay, maybe I'm just making it up. Okay, I think I just imagined it. Oh, it's raining. Okay, that's cool. Now the strings take that da-da-da, that the little, I'm not sure what it was, a synth or a weird piano. I'm not sure. The guitar, the strings now take that theme. That's a great way, I think, to develop music that's thematic, is to pass the theme to different voices, basically, in the arrangement. So that sounds really great. Okay, we're gonna end there, y'all. Went an hour longer than I meant to, but that's par for the course. Thank you all for requesting things. I'm so sorry if I couldn't get to your request. But if you like this, we can do it again. And there's a lot out there that I want to watch now. And probably not play, although I'm not against video games, but I just don't have any of the stuff. And I have way too many things going on. I can't add games to my life. Maybe someday. But cool. All right. Well, I hope to see some of you tomorrow. Same time, same place for 1994. What a good year. Of course, all the 90s are good years. And right on. Have a good one, y'all. Thanks for coming. I'll see you soon. Bye.